Buble with Murphy Sam and Jodi. It's the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon. Have American Makeup for only $15 a month by calling 765-4483. That's 765-4483. Or if you're too shy to pick up the phone, that's cool too. If you'd rather do an online donation, do that at 96.1theriver.com.
Every dollar stays here. That's why we do this, because this hospital relies on your donations, all of our donations, and we do this for the kids and the families. So let's get to know some of them. Ready? Carly's story.
No, you're not right now. There's a delay between the room and on the air.
So I see you showed up at pizza time.
It's no accident.
Papa Murphy's is cooking.
It smells good. It's the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon, presented by Papa Murphy's Pizza. We're doing this for kids like Carly. The number, if you want to be a part of it, this is a special opportunity to be a part of Radiothon. This doesn't happen all the time. $15 a month. The number is 765-4483. 765-4483. Call now and do it for our Children's Hospital. We're visiting with Dr. Michael Drummond, who is a pediatric cardiologist, and you are Carly's doctor, is that correct?
That's right. I was there in the emergency room when she came in first.
And you've been with this family this whole time?
That's right. That's right. Well, she's part of my family now.
Okay, see, that's where I wanted to ask you, because we're under the assumption that you try to emotionally, separate yourself so that you can care for them, in that way that doctors can. Is that true? Are you attached to this family or not?
I think we get attached more than we would like to admit. It's easy to compartmentalize and suppress that, but then at the end of the day, when you're in your bed and you're trying to go to sleep at night, we're all human. We think about them. I have a little baby who's upstairs, is in another hospital right now, who's getting to have an operation, and I've had about a dozen emails and phone calls with the father today. So he's just as anxious, just like I am. I'm like their other dad.
Do you, how often do you see Carly? I understand she still comes in for her treatment very often and probably will for the rest of her life.
Right. She has a very unusual, rare genetic problem that requires her to come in every month. And so she comes in every 2 to 4 weeks, depending on her schedule. And so we catch up in the hospital when she's here. It's just like her regularly scheduled visit. And we generally go to see her from a cardiology standpoint, but every 3 months or so. A lot of the cardiovascular problems associated with her disease process are a lot better, but she's got a lot of other mountains to climb.
Sam, you noticed that Dr. Drummond is not wearing a doctor's coat.
Doctor's coats are scary.
Yeah. That's
I see you walking around here in a white coat. I just tighten up.
That's right. We don't. None of my partners or I wear coats, but kids associate white coats with shots and things that hurt, and so we try to do everything we can to make it as painless a process as we can.
That's what's awesome to me about Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. It's more than just clinical. Obviously, the expertise is there, but the care factor is to me what's important. You really do feel like it's extra. It's external family who's also caring for you while you're there.
And if it were your kid, Dr. Drummond might be on the phone with you. That's the extra mile that they go. And that's why we're doing this, the Radiothon, to raise money for our children's hospital here on this 3rd floor. It's a dedicated, separate children's hospital.
I have one other question for you. Not every case or every child that turns out the way that you would hope when you first see that child. I'm assuming you've lost children, correct?
I have.
What do you? How do you say yourself? Why? How do you handle that?
You grieve just like every other parent would do, because they really are part of your family. You review in your mind, what could I have done different? How could I have done that better? Is there something we could do different? How can I make it better next time so it doesn't happen again? Unfortunately, what we do in cardiology, sometimes God doesn't give us enough to work with, and when He calls those babies home, there's nothing I can do.
Are you the one that sometimes delivers the news to the family, or often?
Fortunately, it's not often. But yes, I have to do that on more than a few occasions.
765-4483 is the number to become a miracle maker. All the money stays right here in Baton Rouge, Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital, 765-4483. That's 765-4483. $15 a month. Become a miracle maker now.
The delay's tripping me out. I don't have headphones on, so thank you.
That was great.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Sorry about that question. It just came to me.
That's okay. That's okay.
Look, we're doing this because you may not realize this, but this hospital relies on donations. No child is ever turned away regardless of the family's ability to pay. If you've ever been through these doors, if your grandchildren, your neighbors, this is for you. We're doing this for our children, Baton Rouge. 765-4483 is the number for you to be a part of this. It's a special opportunity, and it's only $15 a month. 765-4483. Be a part of this for the kids here and the families. It's Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon, presented by Papa Murphy's Pizza with Murphy, Sam, and Jodi. Let's hear from you now. 765-4483. That's them shopping. 765-4483. Do this, guys, because you know this is the most important thing we do all year. Everything else is pure silliness. You know it. This is real.
You mean the three of us?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The three of us.
Christmas was the most important thing we did.
This is the most important thing that we do, raising money for our children's hospital here. Every dollar stays here on the third floor at the lake, or we would not ask. It's for little bitty, tiny, tiny diapers. It's for Wii game systems that the teenagers use. It's for the life-saving equipment. It's for everything that makes this place a children's hospital, even the pet therapy. They bring the dogs in. Nothing makes the kids
Raising
happy.
Cane was here before.
I know. And other dogs who are just as awesome too.
Yeah, but Raising Cane brings chicken fingers.
765-4483 for you to be a part of this. When we say be a miracle maker, that just means you agree to give $15 a month. That is it. You need a reason? Listen to Katie's story. Oh, just
Right, hang on, I gotta talk to
look right into here. Just unplug. Who's going to speak with us about it? Are you, Adam? Yes. Hey, I'm Jodi. Hey. Thanks for doing this. Kind of helps us tell a story.
just gonna play forever after. So just keep that in mind and talk about how you get there.
This is a big
That'll be on number 4. So once traffic ends, we'll start talking, just doing our spiel, and then just leave it potted down until it finishes, and we can pot it back up. Music or whatever later. Music.
Yeah, this may make you blow chunk. Great for TV, not so good for radio.
Hey!
Whoa.
And we just met.
What's it called?
Michelle. The bigger vest.
What's the point?
We need a bigger vest.
That's right.
Maybe I shouldn't have that pizza. Whoa, slow down.
Wait until we're.
I just want to make sure it's kind of
One of
wet.
those cordless microphones.
You want the elements off right now. Don't turn it on until you need it.
I'm wearing my man girdle.
You'll see what it's going to do before you
What?
go to total shock the first time.
I know, I was good at another time. Of course. Yeah, that's why I was pulling my arm over there.
When are we doing this?
After the stop set.
Yeah, we need next time for the radio purposes, wrap some jingle bells around it too, so that when it goes on.
It's not supposed to be silly. It's just sitting
You should see the woman sales rep that demoed
Yeah.
Was that?
We need to bring one of these to Hooters next time we go. Free rides.
as we are the children's miracle network.
Jingle bells would be kind of fun. Either that or get you a shaker.
Yeah.
Mix and drinks.
At Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital, we're doing the Radiothon to raise money here for the third floor children's hospital. Here there raising money for our kids, your kids, because your kids could be coming to these doors. You never know. None of these families who are here right now planned to be here. We're visiting with Adam right now, who's the manager of respiratory care. And we've got Sam all hooked up to some contraption here. I'm loving this. But the reason we wanted to let Sam experience is the kids have to do this all the time too. To loosen up their chest and the sleep that's all in there.
Correct. When a child comes to our hospital and they're having difficulty breathing, and they come in, they can't breathe. You can imagine while we're talking now, if your listeners were holding their breath, thinking, man, I would love to be taking that breath. That's the way our children feel. And it's our job to free those airways up, clear out anything that's in their lungs for secretions, and make it so they can breathe easier. So hopefully they don't have to hold their breath as long as we are. Or they don't get as much vibration as you're about to receive.
Right, so we're going to turn this on.
From what I understand, the kids have to wear this like 45 minutes to an hour for each treatment, usually.
We do 20-minute treatments, and they get anywhere from 2 hours to every 4 hours to 4 times a day, depends on how sick they are.
Okay, this stuff is very expensive. We are shopping for it. This afternoon we want to buy some new pieces of this equipment for the kids.
The best and the
IPV machines. So can we go ahead and turn it on?
No, wait. Before you turn it on, you can hear how I talk. You know how I talk from listening to me every morning.
We hear enough of it. Yeah.
But go ahead. Now it's starting to pump.
Shaking your chest.
What it does is it fills up with air. It's a air bladder kind of thing, and it just sits there and goes boom, 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 and beats your chest. Tries to loosen up everything that's in your lungs so that it can come out. Yeah, it's hard.
I feel bad for you, and that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Is it getting worse?
Well, no, it's reached. I'm assuming you can crank this up higher, and before you do, don't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm assuming that you can crank this up higher.
The settings you're on right now are what a child in the hospital would be.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And they would have to endure this for 20 minutes or so, every couple of hours, 2 times a day.
Correct.
Is there a child life specialist there?
We work real close with child life specialists, but our respiratory therapists are in the room and they stay in the room with them. We have one therapist that when she had a patient, when she did it, she wore another vest at the same time because the child just didn't want to do it unless she did it. So Lacey would wear the vest and they're both sitting there vibrating at the same time.
The funny thing about this is you were saying the kids come in here and they want to be able to breathe. And I think that's having the opposite effect on me because I'm wearing this and it's hard to breathe. What it is doing is, it's supposed to loosen up the stuff in your lungs, but I can feel this on my top lip. It is blowing, forcing the air out of my nose, and it's making it hard for me to catch my breath.
Yeah, the whole secret to getting things out of your lungs is to get air behind those secretions. So you'll feel the air moving in and out of your nose without you breathing at all. And what it's doing is creating that pressure in your chest to get that air behind the secretions and to push them out.
Look, we want to explain to you too, if you're listening, why are we doing this? Why are we putting this on Sam? Because we're asking for your donations, and we're not going to ask your donations without telling you exactly where that money's going to go. It's going to stay here, and we're going to buy some more of these.
Yeah, and I'm a big, large, grown man, and I've been on this 2 minutes now. And I got 8 minutes left on this sucker.
And Adam, I think Jodi secretly wants you to turn it up. You don't have to go there.
What's the button?